Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I should be streaming now. Yeah, over at this computer, which is my laptop, and it's that way. It says that I'm now live, and I have to remind everybody that every so often you have to remind me to move the mouse on that laptop down when I'm doing this. So yeah, I thought I would do a little live stream this evening, Saturday. It's Saturday today. Yeah, a couple of hours still, and I am trying out a new microphone. It's there, and I hope that the sound is okay. So if I could please have some sound feedback, not the well, if you can hear me loud and clearly. Holst Zimmermann says hi from Germany. Hi, that's hi from Denmark. So thank you very much everybody for being able to join me here. We have Saha from Ukraine. Hello Saha. And then we have Drew Hunt, who has been here in the chat a few minutes before I started. I wanted to give as many as possible a slight chance to get in here. So I announced it like 20 minutes, like I was ready, and then I better announce this because otherwise no one will see it and drop in at the very last moment. And that just meant that I had 20 minutes to do absolutely nothing. So well, that's just that. So thank you everybody for joining me. Where are we in the world? We have to move the mouse. Tucker Orton, hey from US Missouri. Hi there. Hello to all my American subscribers and viewers. Howdy from the USA. Howdy from Nigeria. That's Africa, right? That might be some geography money that I could ask to have back. Sweden, I know where Sweden is. Hello from Sweden. Hello to Sweden. Hello from England. Awesome. Hello to Australia, Canada, UK, Manchester, Mark W. And we have someone telling me that the sound is good. Thank you very much. That's S. Pinstrup. So thank you, S. Pinstrup. Hello from Belgium, Sweden, Israel, Slovakia, South Carolina. Awesome. Hello from Texas and Norway, Germany, Canada. There's a lot of countries here, so that's cool. Well, as I said, I purchased some new sound equipment today, and it was more or less because I was editing some video. You can actually see that. I can give you a slight preview. This is gonna be Monday's video, so we need to. I will minimize that. Just a second. Just minimize that. Remove that. Open that. And change the view there, and then I'm editing this on a virtual machine out in my data center. So this is I'm editing in Movie Studio. Whoa, Christopher Edge from Germany, 20 euros. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher donated a very nice Dell workstation to me back in the days. It's still on the shelf in the data center. I never got that working. Back to the editing. I use this Movie Studio Platinum 13, and it's awesome because it does GPU rendering. And I have a very cool dude called he's in the Core Born from the Netherlands that often helps me to. He does a rough edit on my videos, and it reduces the amount of work. If you see this video, I might be over the how long this video is. Right now it's 39 minutes and 7 seconds. I'm guessing that that will be under 30 minutes when you get it, so I have to cut out something like, I don't have to cut it out, but I usually cut it out because yeah, I don't want you to get bored. So I cut everything, and I say a lot of stupid things when I do these videos. So I try to cut out when I say something totally wrong. Oh, there was another donation. I have to catch that one. That was G Kum. I can't say that. Canadian dollars, I believe. Kumanski. I'm butchering that, isn't I? Sorry about that. Thank you very much for the 2 Canadian dollars. I don't remember the rate of those. I do know that they are somewhat lower in value than American dollars, but as American dollars are not very good right now, it's probably not the big difference. I do watch some Linus Tech Tip, and I enjoy that. And he often complains, or they often complain about the Canadian dollars, and when they have to go buy something in the USA, it's much more expensive because it doesn't result in as much money. We have the same thing here. Like for every dollar, it costs just about 6 Danish kroners. But well, it's easy to calculate. It has dropped a lot. The dollar has decreased in value here. It's pretty awesome when you have to buy some stuff in the US, but when you make money on YouTube, it's not that fantastic. So even though numbers are going up, well, the dollar is going down. So that's just a thing. But I am preparing this video for you for Monday, so I am editing that. And that was, yeah, just see the picture here. I got some complaints about that. You can see there's a lot of bad. It's really hard to see what's on there, but yeah, I was really irritated about the sound. So I thought that it might be time to invest in some microphones to try and get a better sound. So let's minimize this again, change back to me. There, OBS Studio. This looks funny. Me there. So I went out and I bought this set. It wasn't too expensive. It was 6. Did I get a receipt for that? I forget. I think I got a receipt. Where did I put it? I think it was about 699 Danish kroners. And what it is, it's a receiver and a transmitter. Actually, probably the other way around. It's a transmitter and a receiver. So right now we're using it. I thought I might as well try it out and see what you guys think. So I have the transmitter in my pocket here. So there, and it has a wire in it, and that goes up to that mic. The receiver looks a lot like it. It just says receiver down here instead of transmitter, and it has the same wire. And right now that is going in. Maybe I can tilt the camera here and give you a little bit of a walk around of this awesome setup. Awesome. There is the receiver, and it just has a cable going in to my little computer here, which is really dusty. Sorry about that. So that's where the sound goes in, and I have this nice one from last, and yeah, that's about it. Back in place with you. And today I resaw the video, the live stream that I did last week, and it looked really bad when I drank out of the bottle. So today I got myself a glass of Coca-Cola. Not Coca-Cola, it's a cheap freeway Coke from Lidl. I have it on stock right here. So this is not advertised, but this is the good. This is the good Coke. I like this one. It's the cheap cola. So yeah, I got this set, and the idea is that I have the transmitter in my pocket and a little microphone like this one, and it came with the microphone, which was really awesome. More or less, it came as a total set. I could just have unpacked this and used everything that that was in here, and I would have been good. Of course, I went out and got something more. So I did that because I found some. I was looking at this. So let's see. We have Chrome. Here, I looked up Lapel Mic and searched for that, and then this shop, which is called denguitar.dk, came up. It means Danish guitars, and they had all of this sound equipment, and I just happen to know that that is in a city nearby. They only have one store. They are more or less like an internet store, so they ship stuff, but they have one store, and that's not far from here. So I thought, wait, I can go and get that, and that seemed to be a really good idea. I got a really good customer service because there was almost nobody else there. I brought my good friend Jonas, and we went there and got some microphone stuff. So also not advertised, but yeah, I just got it because I could go there today. They were open today, Saturday. So back to me, I guess. Me. Okay. So also I got a better mic, probably better mic because it was more expensive. I put the camera here behind me. I have to see if you can see the camera. Yeah, the camera. Because the camera that I use to do all my videos. It's a Panasonic HG-WX970, and it has an external mic here. This is a Rode microphone, and that's a shotgun microphone. And normally I'm in front of the camera and talking to it. The big problem is that I'm often in front of all of the servers. So when I'm talking here into the microphone, well, we have all these servers just behind me also trying to talk into the microphone. So that's kind of a problem. And there is no easy way to just turn this around or do something else. I could take it down or do something like that, but well, it's a setup. So this morning I did a sound test. Actually, I posted that on Patreon. Oh, now we have to change again. I'm not keeping up with the. Let's see. Okay, we can do some of these. Christopher, thank you. T. Komoski, thank you. Then we have Adam. I'm not gonna butcher your last name. That's unpronounceable for me. That sound doesn't exist. But thank you very much for the €2. And hello to you in Slovakia. Love your server videos. Big fan from Slovakia. Thank you. And I'm learning here. It's not Czechoslovakia. It's Slovakia and the Czech Republic. And don't say that I'm not learning anything. So I got a lot of complaints on that one. So let's see. Yeah, that was at least the super chats. Tuborg. T. Kumonski says Tuborg. Yeah. Yeah, Lidl is also in Denmark. Train asks that. But I got this little red lapel mic, which was more expensive. It's more or less, it wasn't really that different from the one I have here, but it was more expensive, so I wanted to try that. That was the first thing that I saw at this Den guitar was that they had this. This is meant, just like this, it's meant to go into an iPhone. You can see the amount of different connections here. An older iPhone, one that still has a port for it, but it has a converter so that it can go into my camera. So it can be converted like that. That should probably, I don't know, it might have been be able to work without the converter, but he wanted to sell me this converter and it was like 10 bucks. Actually, it was more like 14 bucks. So I got that too, but I wanted to try this out too. But I did this morning, back to this morning, I did a little test on Patreon. And if you don't know about Patreon, that's the other side where I post random stuff, and I usually do an update video every week. So this morning I did doing a little sound test, and I have some comments here that I need to go back and reply to. I have replied to one in there. Oh, there's already 5 comments in there. And last week I did a video about my router problem at home. Also good response on that. And WhatsApp video. I do a WhatsApp video every weekend-ish to tell you what kind of videos that I have recorded this weekend. So I do enjoy getting more subscribers over at Patreon, and you get a little bit extra behind the scenes. And I also ask you about stuff there. If some company comes and asks me if I want to do a collab or something, sometimes I'll ask the patrons if this is something that they think would be interesting for me to show them. So yeah, advertising that a little bit. Sorry about that. So back to me again. There we are. And I have to be able to see myself and move the mouse. Anyone say that? Cool. Oh, a love from India. And when you say love, what do we mean? Yeah, so I got this lapel mic, and the thought is that I'll try this a little bit, and I'll try this a little bit. And the sound test I did this morning before I went out and purchased stuff, I did with this mic. It's huge compared to the other two. Oh, don't, expensive, don't drop it. Just see the difference. This is a very big mic, and this is a rather small mic. And this one was one that I believe I got it out of a Sound Blaster card back when that was a thing. So with this Sound Blaster, they had this mic that came on, and I think it had this clip here, but it was also, you could put it in a stand, so you had those holders for that. But I never used it. I just rolled it up like I'm doing now and put it in a shell. I think I have a video box somewhere where it has been laying a really long time. Put it in a little bag, and I found it when I was gonna do I did a video on Sennheiser headphones back in the day, because I got those at work. They're really good at noise redundancy, so I wanted to do a video where I could show or let you hear how the noise was reduced in these headphones. And I did that by putting this little lapel mic inside of the ear pop cups and put those together and let the headset do its noise reduction. And there was a really good difference, even though it wasn't the best microphone and stuff. So yeah, I did that. So, I'm not sitting very well here. Oh, I have the box from this little there lapel mic. So I hope that will give us some better videos, and they show here on the back that it can be used with a phone. So cool. So what do we have in the chat? Move the mouse. Anyone saying anything that I should care about? We have a hello from Sweden. Hello Sweden. I think I have said that, but well, people are dropping in. 141 people. Hello everybody. That's a lot of people. I think that was where I left off last weekend. I was just about 100 and then it dropped to 135. Did I say something wrong? So okay, back to yeah, I think that was everything about the lapel mics, but I'm hoping to be able to capture some better audio in the data center with those microphones, especially when I'm at data centers at work. They are usually very noisy, and I have to more or less yell at the microphone, especially if I'm filming something over there and I'm behind the camera, maybe operating a keyboard or, well, sticking the camera up into the server and trying to tell you what we are looking at. I'll put that just a little bit out of the way. Then I have to yell really hard just to get some kind of sound, and it's tiresome. I think I will turn down the sound a little bit. It looks like it might be overgaining it sometimes here. Hello from Portugal, Ireland, Canada, and Swedish snoots. Sorry, I didn't. Stereo mic? No, it's a mono mic. I'll have to see what happens. Right now, I can see that the levels coming in, it just takes those two mono channels and plays the both of them on the stereo channel. But how it looks in the editing software, sometimes there is just one signal with signal, and then there's just one flat, and you have to delete the flat one, throw that out, and copy the stereo or the other signal down into the other channel, and it works fine. I don't believe you need me in stereo when I'm yelling over servers. It's and that was also these were not very expensive, kind of cheap, and they don't do a lot of stuff. They just exactly do what I need them to do, and that's okay. And they didn't need to be super music. We're not gonna be doing a record deal. I couldn't sing if my life depended on it. I can actually sing if my life depended on it, but well, my life would have to depend on it. But I could get something that was fairly cheap compared to if I was doing something for music record deal or something. But pretty cool. I wanted to do something with the server 2019. I do not remember who told me that it was out in a pre something that you could try and see, and I haven't seen it, but I just watched Unky Joe's live stream. I was late at the show because I was doing a server video out in the data center. I was trying to put a graphics card in my storage server. Yeah, it's a stupid thing. Didn't work out very well. I did install a graphics card on it and it did work, but I didn't get the card in there that I really wanted. So you're gonna get that video sometime next week. Oh, no. See, now I'm revealing everything to you guys. That's supposed to go on Patreon. I didn't say that. Oh, okay. But I downloaded this new view of server 2019, and I thought it might be interesting for us to have a look at that. So I think we'll go over to my desktop here, and we'll put this in the corner. And I have a browser here, and I have a web sphere thingy. Let's see, have it thrown me out? Nope, I'm still online it seems. So I think we should try and put this on a virtual machine. So I have this server out there. This is my good server. It's the Lenovo/IBM X3650 Model 4. It has two E5 2670s processors. Those are 2.6 gigahertz. They are 8-core CPUs each, and it has a bunch of RAM. Yeah, it has 384 gigabytes of RAM. So we have more than enough. So I found, I was hunting for this, so I found it here. I think a link to where I could download this. I just searched for Server 2019 download, and I came into the Windows Insider Preview download. I had to sign up for that. I do believe I have signed up for it before. I might have a double account now. I don't know if that's double as good or double as bad, but it's double. And I downloaded this thingy, an ISO file. I do believe that this VHDX would be for I forget what it's called in Windows now. Server Hyper-V. I think it's for that. But I downloaded the ISO because I think we should try this in. And here we have some of the new announcements, what they tell us about this. Now it should be able to update. So you can update your server 2012 R2 or server 2016 from and get a server 2019. So that might not be a bad solution. Or maybe they don't want to support all this older server equipment forever and ever, so they are giving us an easy way out. Oh, but you can just update that. Yep, thank you very much. I'm gonna try this again and say hello to 145 people. Awesome. I'm not getting to read every comment. I will do that afterwards. I actually I saw my own videos this live stream last weekend, and I did read all the comments. I don't know if you know this, but it's really hard to see yourself on video sometimes. But after 100 videos, you get used to it. I'm at 672, so it's kind of getting better and better. I can even laugh at my own jokes. Yeah, not that often. I'm not gonna admit that it's very often. So I am here. This is VMware WebSphere web client. WebSphere web client, yeah. And I have vCenter installed. I have just two servers in this vCenter, and it's called my PlayHouse DC. And we are on this 192.168.1.220, and that was the Lenovo X3650 M4. So we are gonna create a new machine on that. It is a new hypervisor, but it of course does not have server 2019 yet. So create new virtual machine. We're gonna go for that one. Yep, and we're gonna call it, what should we call it? We can call it server, let's just call it server 2019. And we're just gonna put it that's gonna work great. Then we probably have to put it on that server. That's cool. Then we have to put it on some storage. I am gonna put it, we are busy people, so we're gonna put it on this NVMe drive. I haven't used that for very much, so let's do that. And this is okay. Next. This can go both ways. I have no idea if we are gonna be able to succeed with this. I just downloaded the file, copied it in here in VMware. So we might get a screen telling us go do something else really soon. and well, we'll just have to do that. But I thought it would be fun and worth a try, and well, I usually just do a normal video doing this, so we might as well fuck up on live stream. That would be great. Okay, let's see. Yeah, next. I'm just picking server 2016 to get the server version that is probably closest to what we can expect from server 2019. It's really, I haven't even gotten used to the server 2016 yet, and they're already pushing server 2019. It feels like it's speeding up. Like server 2012, there were 4 years between those, and now there is only 3 years. So that means that we're probably not gonna get a server 2020, or maybe they're gonna release it late, be late. Next. Let's see what we get. We can create a server here. So we probably want more than one CPU. Apparently you got the wrong ISO. What ISO is that? When is the server officially? I don't know. Is it the wrong ISO? I'm not sure about that. It's server, Windows Server vNext semi-annual preview 17.16.3. It might be a total fuck up. I am not telling you that it might. No, it might not be. Not sure. Who says it's a wrong ISO? The official server 2019 is gonna be some. I think it's at second half of 2018. Okay, let's see how far this ISO goes. I found another one where it said the new server is this build number. What's new in server 2019 build? That thing. So I guessed that number was the same as that number. So I just wanted to try that. vNext semi-annual preview. Let's see which way this goes. Oh, it's a PowerShell version, Morten. So where? Okay. Select language. English. Confirm. And what does it then say? That's the same as I just downloaded, isn't it? We can try and press download to that one. Download. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, this is bigger, so you might be right. That sucks. Do I have to do that again? Probably do. Okay. So how do I kill 14 minutes while this one is downloading? And thanks for the help. And yeah, awesome. Okay, oh, this is more popular. I see that the other one downloaded in just a few minutes. This one is like, it's gonna take 14 minutes. Okay, so we can configure this and then we can mount the ISO afterwards. Let's give it 4 cores. Let's give it 8 gigs of RAM maximum. We're gonna select gigabyte. We're gonna give it 8. There we are. I don't know how much hard disk space this will take up, but we don't want it to run into that kind of problem. So let's just give it a little more than the old one. Let's say 60 gigabytes. Network card, probably okay. Oh, and hard drive. On that expensive NVMe drive, I do not want to have it just used to space. So I'm gonna be picking thin provisioning. So that it at least doesn't use the space before it needs to, just to save a little bit there. Cool. Next. Network, CD-ROM, too early for the CD-ROM. We can remove the floppy drive. I don't believe we're gonna be needing that. Other device. Next. New device. I don't need that. Yeah, summary, finish, and we have downloaded 700 megabytes. So I also have to copy that file up to the server when it gets there. So I will have to do that as well. Has anyone else tried this server 2019? I'm looking over there because my chat window is over there. It's kind of messed up. Everything is the other way around. 158 people watching. Hello everybody. Okay, Ice Tech Set has tried server 2019. Okay. Hello from Norway. And Ice Tech PCs. Yes, the one he's downloaded now has both. The one he already has. Okay. Okay. I didn't read up on that enough. Good thing that I read the comments at that exact moment. I was lucky me. Love from the UK. If you're female, that might be okay. Yeah, so we have our server 2019 empty shell ready for. Now we're at 1.2 1.3 gigabit downloaded. So let's see me for a second instead. So I can be doing other stuff in the background without you watching over my shoulder. So we need to upload that file to the servers. So we will do that again when it has downloaded it. There. Cool. So hello from Italy. And not love from Italy. Okay, so no love from Italy. Yeah. I was talking to this company that wants. I'm talking to them about lending some measuring equipment for networking, and I was gonna send them some numbers, some statistics on who watches my videos and worldwide, and I did you know them, Expo, a Canadian company, and the video that I did for them, I pulled out the stats for it, and it was like 100% men watching that video. So I was like, okay, I should have picked something else if I wanted to attract the opposite sex. But yeah, I thought that was really amusing. Normally I have about 3%, 3.2% female viewers, but on these highly tech, very, very low. So yeah, that is that. We're at 1.9 gigabytes downloaded. Yeah, Expo gear rocks. I hope so. It turns out that Expo has a Danish salesperson here in Denmark, and he is not far from our. Denmark is a little country, so but it's like an hour's drive from where I live, and we have arranged a little meeting, and he's gonna show their products, and let's see if anything comes out of this. But I thought it would be fun to try. It was the little camera to look down into the fiber channel network strings, fiber optic microscope that I did a video on, and I did a little funny thing that they should call me, and I tweeted that video, and that way I got through to their what is that? That's social media advertising over in Canada, and they actually have a fairly well doing YouTube channel themselves. It's not that big a company, but they are actually doing as well on YouTube as Lenovo is, and that's quite a lot for a company that sells equipment for network testing. So, but yeah, it's funny because I get a lot of response from you guys on my videos. You talk to me, but on companies' YouTube channels, well, if people talk to the company, it's very often bad talking, like whoa, 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 whoa. But I get a lot of awesome response on my videos. Of course, there is also all of you telling me when I'm doing something wrong, like downloading the wrong image, and now at 2.6 gigabytes downloaded. So we are over halfway, but I get a lot smarter from reading the comments. I really, if you're interested in something special in the video that I said, try reading the comments on that video. There's a lot of input there. I read all the comments, and you get a short reply because it's almost a full-time job just replying to everybody. It has become better though. There is not as many comments as there used to be, but I read all of them and I do reply to most of them. Just a short little thing. It's more or less only I do a little reply to it, so you can see that I've read your comment. If I don't reply to your comments, I've still read it, but I jump over some because also just replying a little bit takes hours of my day every day, and yeah. So now we are at 3 gigabytes. We are missing 1.2 gigabyte, and I'm just paddling here. Can you notice? So have I missed anything on the laptop over here? Anyone? Doesn't look like I've missed too much. I've missed a lot. Yeah, reading. Yeah. But the truth is, I saw Uncle Joe's live stream, and someone had read in the comments if I had seen server 2019, and I was just like, 2019? We just started 2018, so this is probably something that is coming out. And then I looked at Microsoft, and they said the second half of, I just skimmed it, and it was like later this year. Okay, they're coming out a preview later this year, but I didn't read all of it, so it turned out that there was a pre look at this, look at the awesome stuff we are doing ish thing that I could try right away. And then Unky Joe mentioned it during his live stream, and then I had time while I was watching his video to switch screens and check this server 2019, and I found oh there is something we can download and see. So I found that file after searching around and well, signing up for Windows Insider again. And I just downloaded that, and I didn't read to the end of the screen. And it said English, and I thought, oh, English is good. I'm not gonna. I don't install any of this software in Danish. Mostly because if there is something wrong, if you have an issue, and the software translates that error message into Danish, well, the chances of you finding someone who had made a report of that in Danish is so much less than someone has done the same in English, just because there are so many more people that speak English than Danish. So yeah. I missed your previous message. I think I've missed all of your messages. Schwazateki. Let's see what you said. I will scroll up and check that. Oh, and it scrolled to the top. Thank you very much. That was not necessary. Does the error messages? Yeah, they work. Okay, what did you say? Where are you? There. Okay, let me try one more time, Morten. Cisco Marco. Markier. Have you tried it? No, I haven't tried it. I'm sorry, I don't get to read all of these messages while I am live streaming, because I have to concentrate of looking into the camera. I have to concentrate not to push out this wire that I'm playing with outside of view. I have to check up 4.1 gigabytes downloaded, 3 seconds to go. Then we have to say hello to the 162 people watching, and I'm gonna be very happy to read all of the comments afterwards. But I did catch some now and then. So, and Strandvaskeren, you really need to change your handle. That's not that's disgusting. Strandvaskeren is a word in Danish. It means dead person washing up on the beach. It's not a pleasant thing. But yeah, it's done. So I can copy that outside of view to my server here. Upload file. That's gonna take a little bit too. That's probably that one. Windows Insider server. I think I better check which one is the bigger of them. Yeah, I got the right one, so upload that one. Yes. Uploading. I hope it's not gonna kill my connection. It's gonna take 4 minutes to upload to the storage on the VMware. I'm uploading to some SSDs, and then I'm gonna copy it from the SSDs to the NVMe. Yeah, don't ask why. So, move the mouse, Morten. Yes. Skub ud til strandvaskeren. I don't know what you mean. Hello to Daniel Newton in the UK. Welcome aboard. Oh, we have already been speaking for 49 minutes, so that's why my throat is getting dry. So I take something. You had tried server 2019. Is there anything interesting to look out for? Anything that they have you seen? I've changed the colors up here. It now comes with a different color every time. Last time it was just red. So trolling around. Hi Morten. Hello. 1 minute and 55 seconds left to upload the file. Howdy from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah, Ubiquiti. I take PCs. They prefers Ubiquiti products. I find them very nice as well. This one was sent to me by Tim in the US. He has purchased this on Amazon in Italy or Spain. That was on the package last time, and I do enjoy their products as well. One thing that is bothering me a little bit is that they dump their products really fast. They don't. I got a square access point, and that wasn't really that old, and they had already dropped it from their product line. They were not going to be I was not going to be able to have it in the Unify setup for very much longer. It will go out in I think it was 6 months from now when I got it. They were going to drop it from Unify, and that's why not keep the older products in there and just not have them do as much. Also, I was messing around with that Pico station. It's right over there, but I don't want to go over there to pick it up. And I got a lot of help in the comments of why I couldn't figure that out. And it was also because it has been dropped from the Unify setup. So if I wanted this to work, I had to go back and install an older version of Unify, of Ubiquiti's Unify controller, and then I would be able to use it. But yeah, that's only thing. I do quite enjoy their products, but I don't think they should support their products a bit longer, so that and when they don't like to support them anymore, then just have them show up but have less features or something. That would be better. I think I would like. Okay, 7 seconds and it's uploaded. And then I'll just move it to another storage. Yeah. Anyone else saying anything? Okay, storage. I guess we could see this. I don't have to. There. Just put this out. So I have uploaded the new file to here. So we're gonna borrow that and copy. We're gonna move it there, and we're gonna move it to the NVMe drive there. So this should go fairly fast. It's moving down here, 4%, 7%, 12, 15, and then it should move over here. There, and it's coming in. It has already moved a fair amount. It's almost at 50%, over 50. So we can get this show on the road. It's getting late here also, so at some point I would like to go to bed. But 171 people watching me messing up in VMware. That's always awesome. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. It's done. Let's move it. So we have our VMware server there. So we select that. We have to mount our new ISO file. in here we have the CD-ROM drive there, so we can put that down, click that down, and we can select a data store ISO file. That is usually a good way to go, and it pops up, tells us that we can pick from different stuff. Then we have these two, that one and that one, and I'm guessing if I pick one of them, we can see this one is 2.8 gigabytes. I really just should delete that one. And this one was 4.15 gigabytes, so that should be the right one. And we're picking that one next, and then we need to connect it. Connect at startup. That little dot should really be up there. Can I make it go? No. We're gonna connect that one at startup, and I think everything else is okay. So let's open a console. Will that work for us? Yeah, we got a console there. Go back and see this one and our console, and we should be able to press boot and see if, yeah, loading files, Windows, and this is running from the NVMe drive in the server, so I am crossing my fingers that this will be performing well. Yeah, that was very well actually. So we are gonna be installing the English language, but I would like the server to take the Danish time zones and keyboard. So it's really easy when you're in Denmark, because if you press D, Denmark is on top. Next, install now. So far there's nothing new, so it's probably very close to server 2016. I hope they at least write server 2019 somewhere. Product key, we don't have any yet, so I don't have a product key. There, and we can install. I'm gonna be installing the standard with desktop experience. I think that's I usually use that one, so we're gonna do that again. There is also the data center version. I don't usually use that. The features in the data center are, well, for once they're usually very expensive. So if you would actually want to pay for some of the features that you had fallen in love with, well, you will be ruined in the doing so. So next. It doesn't really say server 2016. Let's see. Oh, I wish they would keep the license agreement this long. If you do not have authorized use. Oh, I'm just gonna try and see what this server, what they have in mind, what it's gonna look like. Okay, we can upgrade if we had another one to upgrade from. We don't, but we can also, if you're booting the server and you already have a server 2016 or server 2012, I would expect that it would look on the hard drive and find that if you pick this one. We are just it's empty drive, so we're gonna be installing it custom. And 16 gigabytes, that's the drive. Next. Cheers. That was quick. Getting files ready for installation. 1%. Oh, don't you just love progress bars? They're for IT specialists. We make so much money on these progress bars. If they just and was done, well, we wouldn't make as much money, would we? This is awesome. We are not wasting our lives at all. I think I talked about this before. I really want someone to invent. Back in the days, you could load a big computer games, and in the meanwhile, while you were using your little tape recorder and loading this game that was on a cassette tape, well, there was a little Space Invader game that you could play. That would be so neat if you could, while you were playing Windows Server 2000 whatsoever installation, that you could play this little Space Invader. That would be cool. So, oh, MVV block. Cheers and hello to you in Italy. One of my very awesome Patreon supporters who has also more than once sent me nice stuff, including that KVM switch, which I'm very happy about. Was that a KV? No, that's a power switch of some kind. Installation updating. Updates. Installing updates. Sorry. Finishing up. Window need to reboot. Continue in. We could press there, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, booted. So that was it. Helps a lot when you're installing from an NVMe drive. So someone is calling my name. Nintendo has a patent on that. Yeah, I think they could sell that for a lot of money, or maybe just call it Time Waster instead of Space Invader. That would be neat. Maybe have the spaceship on the side instead of on the bottom. I don't know. Just that would be cool. Also, doing boot here. Why not have a game that you could play installed on the BIOS? Yeah, I'm just full of good ideas. Oh, we have to come up with a password. That would be really nice if I can remember this the next time. So I'm gonna use a password that I usually uses, and I'm not gonna tell you. There, and we have to repeat that. There, I think that's good. And then we can select Danish over here, or we can select if we are Finnish. So yeah, I tried the Danish. It doesn't work very well. So you have to be Finnish to complete this installation. It looks exactly like the like just Server 2010. Oh, sorry, like Windows 10 or Server 2016. So let's do we have Control Alt Insert? Yep, still works. We have to log in at administrator. And I can't forget. I already forgotten what I put in. Awesome, Morten. You're a professional. Oh yeah. So if anyone has any suggestions to what we should have a look at here, I'm open for that. I'd like to see what it tells me about this system. What do you say? You tell me that I have it working on this processor, 8 gigs of RAM. Okay. Your device diagnostic data level has been set to enhanced by your administrator or organization. Have done no such thing. Okay. Way too much reading. Go away. So let's see what the system says. Yeah, I have tried that on multiple systems, Stefan. Deleting system 32 is, it usually costs you a reinstall. at least when you have completed that. Morten, go to the add features in the server. Okay. I'm just gonna see if it pops up and tells us what this is. It doesn't brag about anything yet. Seems it just says Windows Server, so it doesn't even, and it says 2017. Yep, there is that. Okay, someone said go to the add feature. Okay. I forget where that is. That is in the, isn't that server manage? Yeah, it's in server manage, but is it in computer manager? Okay, server manager. And add roles and features. Who said that? I have to move the mouse anyway. Okay, that was Freddy. Go to the add features in the server manager. Yeah, I'm there. And Freddy, what do I have to do in there, or what are you suggesting? Okay, no, Freddy, you're not responding. Where are you, Freddy? Yeah, there is quite a delay, so we're waiting for Freddy to tell me what to try in the before you begin here. I think we can go to the next page. Skip this by default there. So boom, waiting for Freddy. Freddy, there you are. Show possible features to add. Okay. So role-based features, base installation. We have the IP number there. Yeah, that's which server we want to install our features, and that would be the local server, so that's probably okay. So here are that's the roles we can install. So if we go further, we get the features. Are you interested in the roles or in the features? Freddy. There is really a lot of options in here. There's so many features that you can install. I know there's a lot of joking around with everything that doesn't work as you expect it to. Well, that's not an error, that's a feature. Freddy, both. Okay, so we'll start with the server roles, and I'll just roll through them, and you can kind of just see that's the roles. It's not that many. It has Hyper-V still. I wonder why they haven't given up on that yet. It's beyond me. And then let's just go see the features. There's client for NFS. There's containers. Direct play. And direct play is a direct play component. Okay, and some of the other one has like half a page of explanation and then something. Oh, that sounds interesting, but okay, it doesn't explain to us what that is. Then we have internet printing client. I do not believe I'm going to be needing that. Okay, I think we have seen the features in here. So from what I can see, there is not a lot of. It doesn't look very interesting. Let's see. New features, in-place upgrade, and application compatibility. So they are interested in knowing if the server is going to be able to, if it's compatible with everything that you're using. And probably they're interested in if I was to install some software and it wouldn't be working on their new server 2019. So, okay. We have to go back to our server. Where is it? Oh, there. So cancel that. Minimize that. It doesn't really say. It would have been nice if they had written server 2019 or server 2020 or whatever there. Otherwise, it looks really similar. Base system device. Wonder what that is. Unknown. Driver details. Okay. Never mind. And we have a. There's usually when I install a new server, there is no component that it won't install. So there is something new here. That is missing a driver, or something that they don't have, that they haven't yet included a driver for. We could try and update this, see if they are rolling out updates to server 2019. So where is it that I do that? Sometimes you can just update. Nope. There, update settings. Check for updates. That's a good one. Check for updates. Let's see what it comes up with. If there is anything. Check how it looks in the WinVersion.exit. Is that just WinVersion run command? There. Do I need to do more than that? Yeah. About Windows server. It says 2017. Evaluation copy expires in a few months. You are up to date. Okay. You don't get that often. They will always, on 2016, they will always find something that you're missing. Well, you haven't installed our new driver for improving your sound quality on your server 2016. Okay, I don't have a mic, I don't have a loudspeaker, it says beep. But yeah, apparently this is okay. It's not as awesome with these new Windows version as it has, or server version as it has been. I remember when Windows XP was new, like we would get the test versions for that, and we would have them. I remember, I think Windows XP, we got that on floppy drives, like or was that? Might have been Windows 95, I forget. But it was 40 floppy drives or something like that you had to install. And but it was way more exciting. This looks like the last version, more or less. So you're up to date. Check for updates. Change active hours. Okay. Oh, so you can set when you are using the PC, and we want automatic restarted during these active hours, and we want restarted without checking if you're using it. Okay, So from 8 in the morning to it won't bother you too much with updates. That's a good idea. I haven't seen if that is available on server 2016 as well. It might be. I might just not have seen it. So okay. And someone need full art, Ubuntu and ZenOS. Love them. Yeah. I have gotten a lot of requests on doing videos on Linux distributions, but I'm not very good at Linux. I'm not very good at Windows either, but this is usually just next finish, and if you run into a problem, well, you run into that problem so many times that you usually know what to do. Let's see, server should run 24/7 without reboot. Yeah, I don't think the server is gonna boot. I think it's might install the updates or go out to the internet and ask for the updates. It might also be that they have used a Windows 10 client or something similar to start out the basic new server, and this is just something that was there. But yeah, servers should not download the newest patches and just boot when they feel like it. I agree. That's not gonna cut it. So Windows security, troubleshooting, playing audio, printing, internet connection. Let's see the task manager, performance, little performance, big performance. Let's see the physical view, show call time. That's not it. Graph to logical core. So it can see this 4 CPUs, what each of the 4 CPUs are doing. That's nice enough. And the older version could do this as well. Yeah, I think we can conclude that it's not gonna be a big shocker. I'm sure they're gonna put in some nice new features here and there, but compared to a server 2012 R2, I don't think I would need to go and spend any money. It's not. Of course, if you need to go out and buy a new server, you should get the newest version available. But if you already have the licenses for an old server, I don't. Yeah, you might see it differently than me, but I'm not sure that it's worth upgrading to. But maybe they will figure out some great way of doing this. Microsoft is slowly but surely moving to a system where you don't buy your software. They want to lease it to you. They want us to rent our operating system and our software. They want us to pay a monthly fee instead of just buying the software at once. And yeah, that's my view. I think we're going that way, slowly but surely. So I see people are starting to drop off slowly but surely. So maybe we should try and run this down slowly but surely. Oh, I have another view. I can actually further down on the page, I can see the super chats. I haven't seen that before. So thank you for the super chats. That was very nice of you. Oh, I have some nice numbers here. I can see the peak number of viewers was 179 people. Thank you very much, all of you. I think we will switch the screen back to me. There. And thank you for helping me with the server 2019, so I didn't mess up further than I've already done, downloading the wrong version. How would that work anyway? Would I have to install it through PowerShell? Or is that a version that, like, a version without a desktop experience at all? And I wouldn't have gotten very far. Let's see, people saying server 2012 R2 license is not possible to activate anymore. Yeah. Are you sure you can't reinstall a server 2012 R2? I wouldn't think that they would stop that. I hope not. That would be bad. But yeah, I might also have to look into some Linux, because I don't like this having to rent software thinking. It's just Microsoft is pulling their hand deep enough into your pocket as it is. These licenses are really, really, really expensive when you're in a big company. I can get away with using a lot of servers just in the trial, because I am testing stuff. I'm not using anything for production really. So a couple of trial versions to test out the stuff that I need to play with is fine. And when, I don't know if you know this, but it's really easy. If we have this server and we have been trying it, we get about 180 days to try it out. Just go back to this. Here, down here, it says that we are on a trial version ish. It doesn't say it directly, but that's what it means. In a couple of days, it would probably say something about it down here as well. But if you wanna rearm, it's called. So if we have a server 2016 that we want a new 180 days trial for our testing, we can rearm it, and it's just called rearm, and it was right there. And let's see, you can see I have been in here lately. This one maybe, let's see if that's good. Yeah, it will come and tell you when, after some time, that now you have X amount of days left, and all you do is you start your PowerShell, and I think it even works in the prompt. I haven't done that, not sure. And you run that command as administrator. I think is a good idea. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters you write, and you have to reboot the server, and you get another new 180 days. You can rearm this period 6 times, so 180 days times 6 is equal 3 years. So you can do a lot of that's kind of funny. So if I started a trial of a server 2016, I could prolong that until server 2019 would be available, and then I could switch. So, well, maybe you should upgrade to 2019 when it gets here, because you'll be out of rearming possibilities, and you have to reinstall anyway, or buy a license, of course. But yeah, just funny. So yeah, I think we will cut it short. Last time I did 1.5 hours, so we'll cut this short with about 5 minutes. I'll change back to me now. There. And I do hope that you enjoyed watching me mess up. Well, you saved me, so I didn't really mess up, but I did do something wrong. My preparations went wrong. So thank you very much for watching my YouTube channel here. I don't usually say that. I say thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. Have a really nice day. Bye bye. And then I have to find the cut button. Oh, I should remind you to hit the bell thing too. If you didn't catch this live stream from the start or when it happened, it might have been because you didn't have the bell thing activated on YouTube. If you activate the bell thing, well, then you get a pop-up on your phone or wherever you are electronically connected. So the bell thing is really good for live streams to tell you when something is happening. So now I'm stopping. Have a nice day. Bye bye.